Hi traders, Nathan.bray here from ACY Securities. Now, do sanctions actually work? Now, I want to take a look. This year we've seen oil sanctions placed after the military action that we've seen from Russia into the Ukraine. Now, it's been a big story this year, but do the sanctions or have the sanctions been effective? Now, the reason I'm going to say no is because we notice that people around the world will find a workaround. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Sometimes people look at a fundamental reason like a sanction on Russian oil, therefore supply will be less and prices will rise. So why hasn't that worked today? Why are we seeing the oil prices almost $20 less than it was at the start of this military action in the Ukraine? So I'm going to give you three reasons. The first one is referred to as the dark fleet. So what we're seeing is oil tankers suddenly being sold to newly formed companies, right? So the sanctions aren't taking effect, and Bloomberg have come out and stated that that is the way through the dark fleet, that this Russian oil is being sent and traded around the globe. Now, on top of that, number two, we've got the Latvian Blend. Now, this isn't something that you buy in a mocha at Starbucks. The Latvian Blend is the way in which Russian oil is being mixed with other kinds of oil around the world and being sold not only by big corporations, because as long as it's not more than 50% Russian oil, then that is okay. So that's another way we're seeing all of this Russian oil being sold around the world. And the final way, of course, is the magical middleman. We've seen that in every kind of industry. And when it comes to oil, what we're seeing is, for example, the US or Europe buying Russian oil after they've sold it to India. So India is just playing that middleman role. What are we getting? Well, we're still getting the same amount of Russian oil moving out through different workarounds. And that, folks, is why I wouldn't look at trading purely based on one fundamental indicator like sanctions. Not only because sanctions historically haven't worked, but because people find workarounds. Well, traders, I'd love to hear your comments on where you see oil finishing off the year and into the first quarter of next year. Please put your comments below, and if you haven't already liked or subscribed, love you to do all those kinds of things. If you're enjoying the content that we're providing here at ACY Securities, there'll also be my email in the description. So if you want to have a chat about anything we're talking about, both fundamental and technical analysis, or even some of the products that we do provide traders here at ACY, I'd love to hear from you. But most importantly, have yourself a fantastic weekend and good luck with your trading.